gonna make the day much better.
Hey everyone, I'm Gene, and normally I'm a photographer, but for the next several days, I'm going to be sharing my other passion in life, which is sailing. Anyone who owns a boat at some point or another has had to deal with moving the boat, and so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 to 5 days, depending on the weather and if it cooperates. It seems like I'm always racing against the weather, and unfortunately, sometimes that's when you make unsafe decisions. And so I've had a couple of harrowing boat moves, but not going to happen this time because I have plenty of time and I have no reason to take any risks. The plan is I'm moving the boat from Harrington Harbor, and I'm going to be going upriver to a marina that's a little closer to home. And that's the biggest reason for moving the boat, because when I put the boat at Harrington Harbor, which is a beautiful marina, and I strongly recommend it to anybody that wants to go there. But that marina was about an hour away from where I lived, and a lot of things changed in my life. Being further away, a little wildlife action there. So I ended up being a little further away from the boat, not going to the boat as often. What used to be a 1 hour drive, all of a sudden it was an hour and a half drive. So even something as simple as checking on the boat, for example, before a storm was a 3-hour round trip drive. And then if you want to go check after the storm, you're talking about 6 hours in the car just to make sure the boat's still okay. And that got to be a little bit much. So I'm moving the boat to someplace that is about 30 minutes away from where I live now. The thing I meant to say, I wanted to say this up front because any of the seasoned sailors that watch this video, particularly my sailing instructor, there are a lot of things about Nirvana, which is the name of my boat, that have gone neglected that I haven't been able to take care of. I used to keep it, nice and clean. I used to keep all my bright work done. I used to keep everything, in good repair, and you have to take care of those things. With the boat being 30 minutes away, it's not that big of a deal for me to just kind of zip out to the boat and knock out a quick project, and we're going to get Nirvana back to ship shape. So here we go. It's kind of bittersweet pulling out of the marina for the last time. I really enjoyed this place. It was a great place to keep the boat. But we're off to explore a new home. So here we go. This is day 1. It ain't gonna be fun. It's gonna rain a little bit today. It's about 50 degrees, so it's not crazy cold, but it's gonna be interesting. I made it to Potomac River last night, did another night approach. Always really easy getting in here. And it looks like the sun is starting to cook the fog off. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and head on down south, and I'm gonna try to make Point Lookout tonight. We'll see how that goes. All right, so it's day 2, and we are heading out of Potomac River and on our way to Point Lookout. We have a slip tonight, hoping to make it in probably right at sunset if I can come up here and pick up some of these winds. you can just see ahead of us, there's some wind picking up. You can tell when the water kind of changes color. If you look behind us, it's just amazing. It's like glass. Getting ready to be a little windy up there in front of us. And that's when I'll put up the sail and see if we can pick up some boat speed. Right now we're at 4 knots. I think we can get 5 knots once we put the sail up. Two things that always take all the stress out of any situation when you're out underway is a nice hot shower, that was great, and a nice hot breakfast. This is going to make the day much better. Okay, so a little update on today. The winds are actually pretty good, but I'm still in the marina. It's not too crazy. It got a little crazy this morning. We were blowing into the dock, but I'm just eating breakfast. I'm gonna go get some fuel, and then we're gonna head out. I gotta get everything down on the floor because we will be doing some healing and some sailing today, and I don't want stuff flying around all over the place. So see you on the water. Tack. We're going to move the sail to the other side, head off in this direction, and see if we can get up the river. Okay, so I had to come in last night, and the weather is just not cooperating. It seems nice and calm right now here in the marina, but it was blowing all morning. There's no way I could have safely gotten out of here, so I had to make a safety call, and this is where we're leaving the boat. I'm at Coles Point Marina, which is really not a bad place. Nice marina. Yeah, I've got the boat all getting cleaned up. Definitely some things didn't weather very well yesterday. You're actually not supposed to be able to put your hand through there. So that'll have to get taken care of. My challenge right now is I have to get from here to Tepanancock, I think is the name of the place, where there's a rental car location, so I can rent a car to get home. And then the boat's going to stay here for about a month until I find another weather window where I can go 2 days in a row, and then I'll finally get the boat to its home marina. So I thought I could take an Uber there, but Uber's not coming out here. I gotta go up, try to find another way. This place is 40 minutes away. I haven't hitchhiked in years. But I'm gonna go get the car and then come back here so I can load up, put the boat away, and not feel rushed doing it. My priority right now is getting to Enterprise before they close so I can get a car, otherwise I have no way to get home today. So I will never underestimate the kindness of people. So I'm at the marina and I'm trying to get to the rental car place, and of course there's no Uber because I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere. And you know, Uber confirmed a pickup time and then they didn't show up, and so thanks Uber, appreciate that. A liveaboard, someone who stays on their boat at the marina, offered to drive me 40 minutes out of his way to bring me to the rental car place. So I met Dave, super nice guy, and his son's in the Army, stationed up in Alaska, so we had a lot to talk about. So I just want to wrap up this video real quick. Obviously, when the weather picked up and it got really bad, I wasn't that great at filming all the, you know, the night scenes and pulling in and docking and all that kind of stuff. And I have to admit that when the weather started getting kind of crazy, my mind kind of got out of video mode and kind of got into keeping the boat safe and making sure that I got in. You know, I tried to get into Colonial Beach and the winds just weren't going to cooperate. It took me 7 hours just to get to Coles Point. It was basically a safety call that I had to make. Like I said earlier in the video, I didn't have any reason to make any risky decisions. And so it was pretty easy to make the decision to just kind of go in to what I call a backup port. So whenever I try to go someplace, I always have a backup port in mind just in case, and that's what Coles Point was. So I went into Coles Point, got in there safely. I could have gone on to Colonial Beach. The sun was starting to set as I was coming in, and unfortunately I just couldn't be sure what the winds were going to do. And I'm really glad that I did decide to go in, because when I checked in with Colonial Beach the following day, they told me that they recorded actually 45-mile-an-hour winds around 7 o'clock that night. So I would have been in the dark at night. And anyone who knows me knows I'm not afraid to sail at night, but it's just something that I would prefer to do under better conditions. So I made the decision to pull in, and so I pulled in. I managed to get home thanks to the generosity of somebody there at the marina who gave me a ride to the rental car place, which I just thought was amazing. And so now I am gonna wait for another weather day. As you can see, I can see my breath right now. It got really cold, and so the boat is winterized and it's gonna sit there for about a month. When the weather breaks, I'll go down and do what will hopefully be the last 2 days of this boat move trip, which will be Colonial Beach on the first day, and then to the home marina on the last day. So I'm going to do another video about that. If you're interested, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I will be converting this channel over to more photography stuff, but if you're interested in photography, or you want to see more crazy random videos like this every now and then, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, click like. And if you dislike this video, what you do is you hit the button twice. I always thought that was funny when people said that. Get it? You hit it twice, it like unlikes and then likes. You really have to not like someone's video to actually like dislike it. I've never had that happen. I would send a message though. But if you do subscribe, that would really help me out as I try to transition this over to a photography channel. And if you watch this video this far, you're either bored, crazy, or you're an amazing audience. And I just thank you very much for the time. This was a fun trip. It was fun to put this together, and I'm looking forward to the next part. So I'll see you in the next video.